Shalom, Kahalal, La Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone that I learned the truth from, and salutations unto you brothers out there pushing the truth of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. This is just a very quick lesson I was compelled to do through the Spirit about not burdening yourself. Okay, not plaguing yourself with your own thoughts, because for brothers that have been through that, you know that it's just very unproductive and it just brings down your vibration. Now, we all go through hell. We all go through trials and temptations and tribulations that the Most High and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai test us through, right? But there's a difference between I'll say like feeling bad or feeling ashamed of going off and just hammering your head against the wall, just completely just plaguing yourself day and night. As soon as you wake up, you have anxiety. As soon as you go to sleep, which that could be a demon anyway. But it's very unproductive, man. Because you're supposed to, in this truth, fall and get up. There's a Japanese saying, a proverb, which that's how those are Israelites in the time of the shoguns and the samurais. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Meaning you fall in this truth, man. And sometimes you fall so hard you don't think you're gonna get up. If I can find this description in Psalms, this is not the one I'm going to start off with, but there's times in this truth, man, it looks like there's no light. There's just peril. And you got a choice, man. You either got to hang in there, keep doing the work, you're down, depressed, whatever. Keep pushing, man. As soon as that demon comes in your mind about, this truth, it's this truth's fault. If it's this truth's fault that you lost your job or you lost your woman. As soon as that thought comes in your mind, you got to rebuke it, man, because as soon as you're in accordance with that thought, which is a demon, and it creeps unawarely in your life, you're in accordance with it. You're gonna start living it. It's gonna start manifesting physically, because it all starts spiritually first, and then it manifests physically. So this is Psalms 55. I'm gonna start at verse 22. Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. Now, I don't have internet access right now, but when you look up this word burden in the Hebrew, I forget what the word is, but it means basically lot. Okay, it means your lot. And we all have our lots, man. As it says in the book of Psalms, I believe David, he said the lot is cast into the lap. I believe that's Proverbs, but the whole disposition is of the Lord. Something to that effect. Basically meaning we're all predestined to do what we're here to do. Just like the key maker in the Matrix, he said we all have a job to do. Once our job is no longer needed, we're no longer needed. Right? So that's what it's going into. We all have a predisposition of the Spirit bestowed upon us. We all have our talents that are bestowed upon us. Everything is pre-measured already by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So whatever you're going through, you're meant to go through it in that specific way. Okay? And that's why the scripture says, man, that's why it says, marvel not if some strange thing happened to thee, man. And I used to read that scripture years ago, and it never made more sense than that it's speaking right now. Because we used to read it and some, small little tidbits of strange things would happen. We didn't really know the gravity of this thing, man. And we still don't know, because, brothers that came in, like myself, from when the apostles came on YouTube from 07, we haven't really had enough hang time in this truth, man. or downtime, experience. We're trying to get that experience from the apostles, what they beseech unto us. So when we're presented with a situation, we know how to go about it correctly. Because there's ordinances, there's steps, there's order, right? There's protocols to take. And you shouldn't bug out. You shouldn't say, oh man, I read that, but I really didn't think it was gonna happen. Well, you better change that spirit, man, because everything in the scriptures is written for a reason, man. It's actually known as a living waters, right? So again, as it says, cast that burden upon the Lord Yahweh, and He shall sustain thee, man. You're feeling down, you don't know which way to go. That's when you pray to Yahweh Bashem Yashai in a very solemn way. If your spirit's telling you, then you fast. Go out and go out somewhere in a quiet place, man, and meditate, and just pour your spirit out, man. Pray unto the Lord. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. And again, there's situations, man, where you just, like the best way to really explain it is the parable of Yahushua, when he said, what your foundation is built upon. Some men upon sand, and some men upon stone, ground, right? So when the winds blow, you don't fall over, man, because the winds are coming, man. The winds are here, the winds are coming. The winds meaning your hell, your trials. And listen, man, if you can't take those blows, you got to take them shots. If you can't sustain that, man, you're going to be out of there. You're going to be rooted up, because it gets rough, man. Just like Hurricane Irma, you seen in St. Martin with them palm trees, and palm trees are tough as hell, man. That wind just came and rooted it up and just flew it up into the fucking air. So them kind of winds are coming, man. And you gotta just be in that spirit of just say, fuck it, man. Just whatever comes. That's why it says again in Sirach chapter 2 in the Apocrypha, take it cheerfully, man. Whatever comes upon you, you gotta take it cheerfully. Verse 23, but thou, power, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. And this is talking about Esau. But I have one more precept in Sirach 30, verse 21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness. This is that spirit of you're just plaguing yourself. There ain't no demons plaguing you, you're just plaguing yourself, man. Why am I so wicked? Why am I so this? Why is the Lord? Don't question these things, man. You just gotta roll with the flow. Go with the flow, man. You gotta go with the flow, man. This is the living waters. You gotta be ready to go down whichever stream it goes down. However bitter it is. When it's sweet, everyone loves it, right? When it's sweet as hell, the waters are sweet. You guys open your mouths for that, but when it's bitter, you get that bitterness. It's too much. But it says again, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. So you have your own counsels in your mind, or musing, meditating, thinking, whatever word you want to use, right? And you can be plaguing yourself, man. And that leads to just a lot of unproductiveness. That comes a lot. That leads to a lot of unproductiveness, a lot of burden, a lot of unnecessary stress that you're giving your own body. Right, as it says here, verse 22, the gladness of the heart or the mind is the life of man. So you're plaguing your mind, you're stressing your mind out, you're causing stress to your body, for things you can't control. You can't control these things, man. And again, it's not like I'm saying there's a stress-free life as an Israelite, but there's situations where you can go overboard, man, in being stressed out and stressing yourself out, and just plaguing yourself basically. All right. It says and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days, because if you can look it up even on Google or wherever, ask a doctor, and they'll tell you stress kills people. If you have a stressful life, man, you can die. You can literally die. Your body, your stress can actually cause you physical pain. So again, that was very quick, something that the Spirit compelled me to put forth into the Urim and Thummim. I'm going to say all praises Kahalala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, the great men upon the earth, and salutations unto you brothers out there pushing the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright, until next time, Shalom.